Welcome to MFC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Sherifat Onono Mohammed. The headline: We will avoid mistakes of past census, says National Population Commission. INEC seeks Air Force support on security, logistics in the forthcoming elections. Prince Malik ADO-IBRAHIM emerges YPP presidential candidate. And Super Eagles take on the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone at MOSHOOD ABIOLA National Stadium in Abuja. Now the news in detail. The President Muhammadu Buhari presides over the National Security Council meeting at the Council Chambers of the State House, Abuja. The meeting comes days after the deadly attack at St. Francis Catholic Church in our local government area of Ondo State. It was reported that over 25 worshippers, including children, were shot dead by suspected terrorists who opened fire on parishioners during their Sunday Mass. In attendance are Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, Secretary to the Government of Federation, Boss Mustafa, the Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, and the National Security Advisor, Babagana Mongono. Others include Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, Chief of Army Staff, General Farouk Yahaya, Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Gambo, and the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Isiaka Amau. Also in attendance are the Inspector General of Police, Alkali Usman, the Director General of the Department of State Service, Yusuf Bichi, and the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, Ahmed Abmonopol. The United Nations Children's Funds, in collaboration with Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office in Nigeria, has stated that despite the progress made, Nigeria is not likely to achieve the global agenda of universal, inclusive, and equitable equality basic education for all school-age children by 2030 if the current very low public investment in the education sector remains the same. At a media dialogue on girls' education held on Wednesday in Katsina, a communication specialist at UNICEF Field Office, Muntaka, disclosed that student learning outcomes assessments by the independent evaluation in 2021 revealed that the people's proficiency in literacy is higher in only 2 states, having higher scores of pupils' proficiency in numeracy: Enugu 599.46 and Kwara 565.28 against the benchmark of 500. While other remaining states have lower pupils' proficiency in numeracy: Kano 463.14, Zamfara 431.04, and Katsina 476.7. For Nigeria to address the challenge, the media dialogue emphasized that the government must demonstrate strong will as well as create substantial innovative fiscal space for policy reforms so as to strengthen educational planning and coordination among various actors at all levels. The UNICEF representative said policy action is critically needed to address and mitigate the dearth of financial data concerning basic education. The National Population Commission has said it is ready to conduct a credible population census across the country, while describing the 2006 population census as controversial. A federal commissioner of the NPC for Osun State, Mudashir Hussain, said this during the opening of the Southwest Zoning training of trainers for trial census in Abeokuta. While declaring the training open, Hussain said it will equip the commission staff members to avoid the mistake of past census. He said they are having this training as part of other preparations for a credible census. They have been putting lots of things in place before now to avoid a repetition of the failure of the last census. A census is conducted to aid development of the people. The Ondo State government on Wednesday said the death toll from the Sunday terrorist attack on St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, is now 40. The State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Banji Ajaka, disclosed this in a statement issued on Wednesday. Ajaka said as of Tuesday midnight, the state government's record showed that those affected by the attack are 127, while 40 were confirmed dead. Meanwhile, the state governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, has assured the Catholic Church that the state government will provide land in a good environment for the mass burial of the victims. Akeredolu gave the assurance while receiving a team of Catholic bishops from the southwest, led by Archbishop Leki Abogunri at his residence in Owo. The governor, who also confirmed the new casualty figure, said the new figure followed the harmonization of reports from various hospitals. He said they will have a memorial park there where those who died in the attack will be buried. The chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Mohammed Marwa, has suggested drug tests for the Youth Corps members when they resume for the mandatory 1-year national service in their various orientation camps across the country. Marwa said it was part of the agency's drug demand reduction efforts. The chairman made his statement at the NDLA headquarters in Abuja on Wednesday while hosting the Director General of the NYSC, General Mohammed Fada, and his management team. He said there is a need for drug tests for their youth corps members as they report at the orientation camps. NYSC DG said he came on a courtesy visit to commend the efforts of the agency and also seek support as orientation camps prepare to admit new corps members. The Independent National Electoral Commission has sought the support of the Nigerian Air Force in deploying personnel and airlifting election materials to remote and insecure areas across the country. The Commission also solicited the support of the Air Force to provide security in volatile areas, just as it had been doing during the off-cycle elections. The INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, disclosed this during his visit to Air Staff Air Marshal Oladayo Amoa on Wednesday in Abuja. He also requested the help of the Air Force in handling the delivery of outstanding election materials to Ekiti and Osun governorship elections. Yakubu added, "There is no time to waste. The 2023 general elections is only 261 days from today. However, the Ekiti State governorship election holds in the next 10 days on Saturday, June 18, 2022, while the Osun governorship election holds in 38 days on Saturday, July 16, 2022. Responding, Amoa commended INEC for strengthening electoral processes in the country. He promised to give INEC necessary NAF support and coordinations in airlifting all the election materials, logistics, including staff coming up in Nigeria to any part of remote areas of any state to ensure hitch-free, inclusive and fair election." We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Mr. President, I was once there as an opposition senator. There was never a time that we called the president at that time, who was a PDP president, an insult, because this is our institution. And if we don't conduct ourselves with dignity and respect, nobody will respect us.
The heads of security in Nigeria made several different explanations for killings of our citizens.
The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, I hereby forward for the confirmation by the Senate the appointment of the underlisted nominees as National Commissioners and Resident Electoral Commissioner for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
Welcome back. And on politics, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has released his economic agenda guiding principle with a vow to break government monopoly in all infrastructural sectors. The former vice president stated this in his agenda released on his Twitter page on Thursday, titled "The 3 Guiding Principles of My Economy Agenda." According to him, our economy agenda has a comprehensive objective of providing a more hospitable environment for businesses to thrive. With thriving businesses, Atiku said, his administration will create jobs and wealth for Nigerian citizens. The presidential candidate said, and to achieve this, he has 3 guiding principles to go by. Reaffirm the criticality of private sector leadership and greater private sector participation in development, while repositioning the public sector to focus on the core responsibility of facilitation and enabling the appropriate legal and regulatory framework for rapid economy and social development. Break government monopoly in all infrastructural sectors, including the refineries, rail transportation and power transmission, and give private investors a larger role in funding and managing the sectors, thus emulating the benefits accrued in the oil and gas and telecom sectors. Allow the market greater leverage in determining prices. This way, we shall eliminate persistent price distortion occasioned by current interventionist exchange rate management policy. Government intervention, where absolutely necessary, will be done responsibly and judiciously. The winner of the All Progressive Congress presidential primary, Bola Tinubu, has said that Nigeria can build a nation like Morocco. Tinubu, who emerged as the presidential candidate at the just concluded primary at Eagle Square venue of the APC convention Wednesday, said this while giving a speech. He said, "Yes, we face serious problems, but he believed that we have it within us to reach our finest destiny. With help from God, we shall make this nation better for the generations to come." The former Lagos State Governor garnered 1,271 votes to clinch the party's presidential ticket ahead of next year's election. Tinubu also offers his sincere gratitude to President Buhari for his calm and prudent leadership throughout this process. He thanked him also for his steadfast determination to ensure a level playing field and a free and fair primary process for every aspirant. Without him, he would not be standing there as the new flag bearer of Nigerian's party. The Young Progressive Party, YPP, on Wednesday elected Prince Malik ADO-IBRAHIM as their presidential aspirant for the forthcoming 2023 general election. The renowned civil rights activist and founder of the Reset Nigerian Initiative polled 66 votes to defeat his rival, Mrs. Ruby Isaac, with 4 votes. A former chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Adamu Garba, had been scheduled to be part of the YPP presidential aspirants, but withdrew from the race, saying that he suspended his ambition to unite the youth. Though there were about 74 accredited delegates, only 70 voted. Malik is the son of the foremost Kogi monarch, the Ohinoyi of Ibira land. He had earlier urged the party to zone the presidency to North Central in 2023. The Kogi prince, who had earlier described himself as one of the best presidential aspirants for 2023 polls, said they will ensure unity and fairness in the country. A faction of the Labour Party led by its former deputy national chairman, Callistus Okafor, on Wednesday elected Chief Digga Eze-Nwafor as its presidential candidate for the 2023 general elections. Eze-Nwafor, immediate past senior special assistant to ex-governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State on politics and strategy, emerged as LP faction's candidate at a national convention held in the Gariki area of Abuja. He is also said to have worked with a factional presidential candidate of the party, Peter Obi, as his chief of protocol during his first term as governor of Anambra State. Okafor presided over the convention in his capacity as the party's acting national chairman. Eze-Nwafor told the party's delegate that he was on a rescue mission to Nigeria to free Nigerians from social, economic, and political crises currently bedeviling it. He said, having understudied 2 former governors in Anambra State, he has what it takes to lead the country to economic freedom. Okafor said his position and actions were based on the need to ensure justice, fairness, and equity, stressing that he had nothing against Obi, who had been presented by the other faction as its presidential candidate. On our sport, let's join Jonah Malik for our sports update.
And on Sport Update, the Super Eagles will look to end their 5 matches winless run when they take on the Lone Star of Sierra Leone in the 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifier in Abuja on Thursday behind closed doors. The 3-time African champions are yet to take victory since the 2-0 win against the Wild Dogs of Guinea-Bissau in their final group game at the AFCON 2021. Since then, the Super Eagles have lost 3 games and drawn 2 of their last 5 games. Newly appointed head coach Joseph Pesiro has a full complement of all the invited players at his disposal and would be confident of steering the team to a perfect start in the qualifiers. Pesiro himself lost his first 2 games in charge of the team and is desperate to prove he's the right man for the job. Nothing but a win in this highly anticipated encounter will enter the Portuguese to the staring Super Eagles supporters. The Super Eagles were held to a 4-4 draw by the Lone Stars the last time they both met in November 2020. And that's Sports Update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thanks for the update, Jonah. And on entertainment, Matthias Ayodeji is standing by.
On our entertainment news, Femi Adebayo Salami's record-breaking film King of Thieves is headed to Amazon Prime Video. According to Shock NG, the box office hit will head straight to streaming at the end of its theatrical run. The report was confirmed by the film co-executive producer Niyi Akomolayan. An official debut date is yet to be confirmed. The Adebayo Tijani and Tope Adebayo Salami directed epic has enjoyed a warm reception since its April theatrical debut launching. The Adebayo Tijani and Tope Adebayo Salami directed epic has enjoyed a warm reception since its April theatrical debut, launching it to record-breaking fame. On Monday, film distribution company Film One Entertainment confirmed that King of Thieves has crossed the 300 million naira mark in box office earnings in its 8th week, also knocking off Kayode Kazom's Sugar Rush from the 5th spot of Nollywood's highest grossing list. The film is the first indigenous language film to hit the milestone. Co-produced by Salami's Euphoria 360 and Niyi Akomolayan's Ant Hill Studios, the epic is set in Ajeromi, an ancient Yoruba kingdom that is forced into chaos following the invasion of the vicious Ageshinkole. King of Thieves stars Salami in the lead role with Toyin Abraham, Odunlade Adekola, Ibrahim Chata, Adedimeji Lateef, Aisha Lawa, Mr. Macaroni, and Barashagi in supporting role. And that is all the entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Adeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV. Back to our caster for more stories.
Thank you, Matthias. And that's the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at this same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MALIK TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, and Twitter at MLC TV1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert, and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. Friday 9 p.m. Local Government and You. Saturday 7 p.m. Family Affairs. 9 p.m. Political Arena and Women's World Sunday by 6 p.m. It's MALIK TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Sherifat Onono Mohammed. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Good day and thanks for watching.